Welcome back to a beautiful day here on the Maynard Family Homestead. My name is Justin and we appreciate you guys joining us today. We're going to be working on our milking parlor. So been plugging away at it little by little in the evenings. Nothing too exciting in the beginning, so I haven't really filmed a whole lot. But today we're going to be filming quite a bit and getting quite a bit done. But I wanted to show you something real quick before we head out there. We got ourselves a new little piglet. She is a purebred Hereford gilt, and she's adorable. The girls have called her Bailey, so that's going to be her name. We've got Brownie, Bella, and now Bailey. So it's kind of cool how it worked out. She done ran over here to the water. It's kind of cool how it worked out because we were wanting to get a Hereford female sometime probably after the first of the year. And I was going to start looking for one pretty soon. But like we had to drive an hour and a half just to get Red, our Hereford boar. So I was expecting to have to do the same thing. Well, it just so happened these popped up on Facebook. And they were local. And I was so excited. So we ended up getting one of the little girls. And she's doing great. She's about 4 weeks old, 4 or 5 weeks old. And she fit right in with the rest of our little pigs. She's back there. My wife went and picked her out and picked her up, and I think she did a good job. It's got great markings on it, so we're excited. The Herefords are very good pigs in the sense that they get massive quick, and when you're wanting them for meat, it's ideal. So Red is over there. Red is just over a year old, and he is massive. So if you were going to butcher one of these breeds of pigs, raise it up for a year and it's good to go. The Hampshire and I can't even remember the other name now. Anyway, they're cross, the females are. Those grow decent and they're good meat pigs. They take a little longer to grow. So we're going to keep them because, as you can see, bred with Red, these babies get big fast. So we got we'll have 3 breeder sows next year, which is exciting. So here's our project for today. Getting this beam up on top of these posts, and then we're going to build some trusses and put them down and through here. So we changed the plan a little bit. Originally I was going to do 3 beams. So 2 on the post and 1 down the middle up high. And I was going to put 2x6 rafters up to that beam. And it was kind of going to be like a vaulted ceiling inside. After we got this first beam up, because I built these out of 2x12s and OSB, number 1, it's going to be outrageous. And number 2, the thing's too heavy to lift. And my tractor can make it up to these, because this is about 9 feet. But where the top would have been was about 12 or 13 feet. And that's just too high for my tractor to reach, and I don't have any other way of lifting that up. So rather than kill ourselves, we decided to scratch that plan, and it was only going to take a couple more 2x4s, and 2x4s are cheaper than 2x12s. So we opted on building our own trusses to go up here. And I think it's going to be a lot easier and quicker. Okay, for now, I'm going to tack this up with a board. This will help hold it in place. Noisy impact drill. So this here is all of the wood for our trusses. Spent last night cutting all of this out and getting it ready to go. Even made some gussets with the leftover plywood pieces and stuff for the top. I'll show you what it's going to look like. This here is the first truss that I built. It looks a little weird because I took some blocks of wood and basically turned this into a jig. What I did was cut these miters at a 22.5-degree angle, which made everything simple and easy. It's about a 5/12 pitch roughly. And then this bottom piece, just extra support there in the middle, and then the bottom cord. I'll see, I'm not sure that I need to put any gussets on these corners. I guess we'll find out, but I made one for the main part up here at the top. I think once I get that up and get these corners, get some hurricane straps on these two corners and fasten to our board, I'm hoping that I won't need to put gussets, but if I do, it's something that can be added on after. Perfect, right there. Pull it back to your way a little bit. Kind of centered on the thing. All right. And hope that they're not too long or something. No, I only need one of those. Check the crown, make sure they crown up. Okay. Which way is this one? Okay. It actually works like it's supposed to. How about that? Okay. I'll leave this down from the top just a little bit. This is a T20, not T25. Came with one though. Awesome. Man, that jig worked out perfectly. That was the way to go. I'm gonna use some of this scrap and make one more thing here, helping us get these trusses up where they need to be. Perfect. The first thing we're going to do before we go ahead and set the trusses up here, on this back end right here, I'm going to go ahead and try to build some kind of bracing to hold that first truss up in place and level. Once you get the first one up, then you can brace the rest of them off of it. So I'm going to work on that real quick, and then we will start setting them. I'm only going to put one in this for right now, I think. Let me get a screw started here. Okay. All we're doing is butting against the pole, but up high. Yeah, go higher.
Ouch.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I got you. Watch out. That should do it. I just basically used some 2x4s, took some blocking and put on the outside so that way this, which is even with the edge of the post where the truss is starting, we'll keep that top one even as well. And that'll catch up near the peak and keep the truss straight. Okay, so let's sit this like, nope, keep it up. This is pretty high, but let's see. Just don't get under this, okay? Whew. Wowza. There we go. I'll get up there and adjust it, put a screw in that to hold it, and we'll be good to go. Let that side down. Hey, bud, come on over where the truss is going to be. There you go. Set it down. gonna be a little different. I'm gonna probably need you, Christian, when the time comes to hold this, but not yet. Don't come over here. Well, boys and girls, that is all of the trusses. And I'm so happy. That was a lot of work. Whew. Now we've got, I did a little bit of bracing. I'm not going to do a ton until I get some of the sheets of OSB up there, because if I need to tweak a truss one way or another a little bit, that allows me the ability to do that. Once I get the first sheet of OSB on, it's no big deal. But I got one top runner board up there all the way down, and like I say, I got this braced over here, and we still have the end braced down here holding everything. It's pretty stout. I did have to add this diagonal here because this 2x12 header beam up here had a little bit of a banana curve to it, so we pushed it out straight, and once we did that, everything went really good, really good. I'm super happy with how it went. That was a lot easier than doing that middle beam down the inside, and that's still plenty high enough for us. Well, that's only 2 pieces, but that really strengthened this up a lot. And my trusses are falling perfect, so I'm happy. I think that's all we're gonna do for today. I'm beat. It's been a long one, but I'm extremely happy with what we got done. I mean, we got all of the trusses put together, built, brought out and put up, and nailed down where they're supposed to be, and we've got plywood started, so it's smooth sailing from here on out, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.